What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video today. So as of right now, I got Steve with me.
Howdy.
Wild Steve. Remember I mentioned to you guys before I want to get like an off-roading vehicle for the channel, something to do for wintertime content, and I've been looking a lot lately. Don't want to buy anything just yet, just because the used car market is kind of crazy. So we're on the way to a Jeep dealer right now. It's called Adams Jeep in Aberdeen. I heard they're pretty cool. I've been there once before, looked at a few Jeeps. I drove one a long time ago. I really didn't like it. But you know, like they have that Jeep truck, it's called the Gladiator. That's pretty badass for off-roading. I can actually use that as like a daily also, just to keep some miles off the diesel, because we're gonna be towing with this for the Mustang, both Mustangs, taking them to different events during the years. Wintertime content's a little rough. Mustang content kind of dies in the winter, snow and salt. It's like no one really wants to take the cars out. So I was like, you know what? We do have a lot of off-roading parks around here. I could definitely get into some off-roading. I absolutely know nothing about Jeeps. I know they got a V6. I know the new ones come with an 8-speed. I know the Rubicons have like a Dana 44 axle, I think I read. So Rubicon's like the best way to go from what I've read and everything, like axle off-roading wise and like holding up for the longevity and resale value. But we're gonna head to the dealer right now, see what they have, maybe test drive a few things if they let us. I don't know, with COVID and stuff, they might make a big deal out of it, because I really don't feel like wearing a mask. We're headed to the dealer, so probably pick it up once we get there. We just have arrived. This is a dealer like nothing and nothing of just Jeeps. They have a lot of used stuff, but they have the Jeep trucks that I want to look at. And I believe they come with like Fox off-roading suspension. Oh, that blue Willys looks nice.
Those look pretty good.
I'm a super big fan of this green one right here.
I kind of like that red too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get out and look at them. Oh, there's one with bronze wheels. Oh god.
Freaking Hell Kitty.
There's ones with bronze wheels.
Is it really?
I planned on like putting a lift kit, or not like a crazy big lift kit, just a leveling kit, wheels, tires on this truck. But since I'm gonna be towing with it so much, I'm like, it's not even worth it. I don't want to spend the extra, what, $5 grand, wheels, tires, suspension all done with the sway bars. I just don't think it's worth it. I'm not gonna be using the truck on the channel like that. So I was like, you know what? If I invest in a Jeep, I can use it as a daily, write-off purposes also, and save miles on the Super Duty. It's kind of win-win, and plus it gives me so much winter content to do. I think it's just gonna work out perfect, but let's go take a look at these. So we have a nice little lineup here. We got a green, a black, like a maroon, like a Nardo gray, and the blue. I really like the Nardo gray, but I'm not a fan of the soft top, just for like if we go in the woods and off-roading, sticks, branches, I don't want anything poking into it and breaking it. I wouldn't mind a few scratches here and there. That's kind of why I don't want to go with like a super shiny color. Especially, I don't think I could do a black. Black would probably drive me insane. The blue is nice, and this green. You don't see many of them in the green. It's more of like a military look, but this one's like fully optioned out. I think the sticker's almost 60,000, but I'm trying to stay around like 40. Like it's got Fox shocks on it. Like that looks badass. I've always liked Jeeps a lot, but I kind of want to get something where I can do a build like from the bottom up. I don't want to buy one already lifted, wheels, tires. Like they look great, but it's better when I feel like you can just build it. Whatever you want, we'll start taking off-roading, see how it likes, see how it like what it needs. And like this one is perfect. Like it's already got the suspension, it's got decent wheels. The tires are okay, not as aggressive as I want, but I love this color. It's got the Rubicon hood. I don't know if this one's stick shift or auto. So this one's the auto. It's got cloth interior. If you're getting a Jeep, you gotta get the cloth interior, just because if you have the top off in the sun, that will actually, like, look at this bed. I forget what I was saying. If you have the top off in the sun, the leather gets so hot and it absolutely burns the shit out of you. So that's why you always go cloth. But this bed, Steve, what is this bed? Like 4 or 5 feet?
It's not big at all. I mean, that's probably
like one bicycle in there.
Not even, dude. Not even. I mean, I want to say this is probably like a 4 or 4.5 foot bed.
But
if it's 5, it doesn't feel like.
So just think, if we're going off-roading, cooler, extra gas tanks, the straps,
a lot of twisted tea,
extra twisted tea, some beer, some Michelob Ultra, you know, get so we start hitting the mud holes maybe a little bit faster. The more beer that you drink, it's like, all right, we're gonna hit this hole at like 60. Fuck it. Snapping at. I already know I might bounce it off a tree, so that's like, I don't want to spend too much money. I'm accepting the fact that it's gonna get beat up, so I'm like, I want to know how much this one is. I really like this one.
Hey, I kind of like that green one. I like that orange accent stitching on the inside of that. That's nice.
I was telling him I don't want leather because
but for 60 grand.
I mean, Jeeps hold their value really well. That's the thing.
60 grand is 60 grand.
Yeah, we're not spending that much because this thing's getting off-roaded. We're going on adventures with it. Like, I want to be up in the mountains with this, just straight having a blast off-roading because these things are awesome. Like, I watched so many Jeep videos and I've always loved Jeeps. Like, this is what I wanted as one of my first vehicles because back in the day, it wasn't a Jeep truck. It was called the Brutus, I think.
I don't know enough about Jeep.
It was a company that did the conversion on them. I saw it here before a long time ago. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong, but let me know because I'm definitely curious. And I just always liked the Jeep truck. I just think it's badass. I mean, I know it's not. I'm not going to be hauling with it. I'm not going to be towing anything crazy. That's why we got the Super Duty. But
it's
like,
different too.
I mean, I think the tow capacity is 7,000 pounds. It's not horrible.
It's not that bad.
But the clearance on them, like you could stick a 35 or a 37 underneath. Suspension looks pretty stout. I mean, I see guys take these things up in the mountains and they just go off with them. I was going to get a white Jeep, but I'm like, you know what? I got to change the color up. I want something a little different. I've always wanted a Nardo gray, so I feel like, I don't know. I'm really liking this one, Steve.
If you could get this and just a hard top paint match, it'll look good.
Yeah, this one's a nice one. We're gonna have to go talk to them, maybe take this one for a test drive. See, some of them don't have the LEDs. I definitely want the one with the LEDs.
Oh,
Because I've seen some for like 45, 50,000 and they just have the regular like halogen bulbs. The LEDs, when these are all turned on, you got the bottoms and the ring, looks so good. But we might go get someone, go walk around to the other side, guys. This is definitely a contender. It kind of looks more military with the soft top though. It looks like the old H1s, you know?
Yeah, you know, we just got to drop the top, mount a 50 cal minigun on the top.
I would do that.
Chilling. I'm fine with that.
Dude, I like this. This thing's badass. The color is good. Color is sick. I like how they did the accents.
I really just want to feel like I'm Rambo, and I want to get rid of the top immediately and just go.
I need to see you drunk in the middle of the woods,
Twisted tea in hand,
in the bed of the truck while I'm like 3 feet deep in a mud hole.
Wild Steve goes off-road.
Wild Steve bites my Wrangler tire. So we got the key to this Gladiator. So this one, guys, actually comes with all the LEDs. It's got a $10,000 suspension upgrade. That's what I was telling you, Steve.
I like that.
The LEDs are nice on the Jeeps.
It's funny how you
especially when this comes on.
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching the Jeeps at night, just cruising through the woods and climbing stuff. They look so sick. But
It's funny how you just miss a lot of details just because I don't look at these that often, but I like those halos, man. That looks good.
They're like a $13 or $14 upgrade.
Oh, I believe it.
So this, like we were showing you guys, got upgraded Fox shocks. The sticker on this one, brand new. It's obviously got the wheel, tire package, everything. $64,000. It's totally out of budget for me. I'm not spending that much on a new truck, obviously, because this is gonna get beat. But this is just like a test. So I told him I'm very interested. I want to drive it. I want to feel it out. I just want to get a feel for it because I haven't driven one. I definitely want to make this my daily. I want to enjoy it. I want to take it off-roading because I always take a trip to the Outer Banks every single year. And I really don't want to take the Super Duty because the Super Duty is just so nice and the sand gets everywhere on that truck. So this, I will not mind. I really won't care. But the less the price, the better because I won't feel bad about destroying it.
Dude, this is like a pretty ideal cruiser for the beach, too.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be perfect. Sit in the back. I want to see how tall are you again?
6'2".
6'2". Get on this side. Come here. All right. 6'2", weighing in at 340. I added 100.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. Hold on. Wait a minute.
All right. 6'2". How much do you actually weigh, Steve?
250.
250. He's a diesel truck getting in the back.
Legroom isn't great, but...
Let me get the full effect.
Never mind, it's tight. It's tight, dude.
Okay, so if you're 6'2",
Hold on, it like hit my leg.
well, okay, the seat is all the way back, so
Okay.
I did make that.
I mean, if I'm going full man spread, I'm sure.
Full man spread. You are locked back there. If you have like 8 twisted tees in you, do you think it'll matter?
Oh, I might be a little bloated at that point, honestly.
That was just my first test drive. We didn't want to film too much, obviously, because the sales lady in the car and be respectful of just their personal stuff. So I'm actually extremely impressed with this Gladiator. The inside, just the way it feels. This is the small screen, by the way. It's like a 7-inch. If I compare it to the Raptor, I don't even think I really could compare it to the Raptor because the Raptor is just leaps and bounds, like the precision of handling and the way the Raptor is it's so much nicer. But I also like the Jeeps because you can take the doors off. There's so much little things we can do, and I kind of just don't want another Ford truck. Something so big like this it's relatively nice. It's clean. It's fun. It's got the nice seats. Got the speakers in the back, and there's just so much stuff we can do with this, guys. Like, this truck is obviously way more than I wanted to pay. I wanted something relatively used, with some miles on it, just for the simple fact I know it's gonna get beat up. It's gonna probably bounce off a tree or two, to be honest, and we're gonna be burying it in mud. So I don't want to buy something brand new, slam it in a mud hole, and do stuff like that. But I like it. Like, the shifter, the 8-speed felt great. I mean, I didn't put it in 4-wheel drive, obviously, but it's got all the auxiliary cords, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are pretty much just if you want to add lights, add them in. It's got all the power controls. Like, no joke, guys, I'm not trying to like fanboy here or anything, but like, Dodge did a very, very nice job on this Jeep compared to older models. Steve, give me your honest opinion of the Jeep. I mean, you're a Ford guy, you've had Toyotas, your dad had the Tacoma.
If it's something that I would consider,
like, do you think you could see yourself in one? Like, how nice it is now?
Honestly, I could see myself in this thing exactly, just with a hardtop.
Yeah, I definitely prefer the hardtop. It had a little bit of wind noise, not like the old ones.
Not hateful.
So this Jeep is a 2.5-inch lift kit. I don't want anything like that to start out with. I want something bone stock. So this one does come with the Fox shocks, like I mentioned, and all of them are pretty much got a lift kit on them, which is pretty sick. This Jeep dealer actually like warranties all the lift kits. They do them all in-house, and they do, obviously, it looks like a great job on them. This one is the only stock Rubicon they have, and this one comes from the factory with the Fox Rubicon shocks. So this is literally like relatively what mine's gonna look like, as is, straight from the factory, but just in the Stingray color, probably most likely a paint matched hardtop, and cloth seats, just a regular V6. I'm debating the diesel. If it's not crazy much, I might go diesel.
I think she said it was like, what, $4,000?
Yeah, she says $4,000. Maybe I can opt out on some of the options that I like really don't need and put the diesel in there, just because you guys know diesel's more torque. It's better on fuel mileage. Shit, it was like 23 to, what did she say, 23 to 26 miles to the gallon for the diesel.
Something like that, which isn't bad.
No, hell no. That is good for a truck with 33-inch tires on it. And she said this truck can actually put a 35 on it bone stock. I mean, it does have a lot of gap. Granted, it is kind of tilted down the hill, so it doesn't look 100% level, but these trucks come pretty level from the factory. Yeah, this, you can see, I mean, this one's lifted, but they come pretty much level as can be.
Kind of stock.
I think this one's lifted a little bit.
I think it's just stock. It's just a bigger tire that's A, filling up the wheel well, and then B, it's just a taller tire making it sit a little higher.
So if I get like a nice bead lock for this truck, nice bead lock, so not like a fake, I want to be bead lock, like a Rhino wheel or something. Yeah. Get one of them, throw some 35s by like, I don't know what they run, 12 and a half. 35 by 12 and a half on this truck. It will probably...
Look right here, right now. Well, whatever a 315 3017 converts to.
Yeah.
Probably 35 12 and a half.
That's what mainly everyone runs, I swear. It's like the most common like combo for the Jeeps and stuff. But I like the Rubicon hood. I'm pretty dead set on a Rubicon.
I like them.
I wanted the regular Wrangler, and once I got here and I saw the actual like Gladiator in person, I'm like, you know what? It's definitely growing on me more.
I like them a lot, man.
I kind of wish we drove this one because it's stock.
Its own stock?
Yeah.
I'd probably ride.
So like the lift kits, they do have like a little sway in the steering wheel. I mean, you got to give it credit. It's still a Jeep. It's not going to be tight like I was saying before, but still, like, I'd rather have drive something stock just to get a feel for it. But this is definitely something where we're going to get into, guys. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I've always been a fan of Jeeps. I mean, I like them. I'm not a guy that knocks other car brands. I see people off-roading Jeeps all the time, and it looks like an absolute blast. We're going to meet a whole lot of new people with Jeeps, go on some adventures, go on some trails, and climb some big-ass hills and go mudding. That's like the main purpose I want to do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just trying to go off-roading because I like going off-roading. We used to go off-roading all the time when I was younger. Four-wheelers, dirt bikes, and even the H1 Hummer that my Uncle John has. So once we got this, maybe my Uncle John will take the H1 out, take a little mud bogging, you know, maybe get like 6 beers deep, jump it. That is going to wrap up today's video. Drop a comment, seriously, let me know what you think I should get. Gladiator or the Rubicon. I am in love with the Gladiator right now. It drove good, and I wish I could have like got filmed a little bit more with you guys in the car, but I just didn't want to, out of respect, just to be nice. But I'll definitely do another one day. I mean, this is the color I want, the Stingray color. Hard top, nice wheels, nice tires, and I think we'll be a blast off-road because The Jeep market is crazy big. There's so much little things we can do to it, and we could build this thing into a beast. So drop a comment, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Love you all for the support. We're almost about at 14,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you guys for that. I'll catch you guys in another video.